All right, guys, welcome back. Today we've got our full body session. So we're going to do a combination exercises working the entire body. You've already done upper body and lower body this week. Well done. Your first week is nearly done. You've been amazing. So let's get going. I will demonstrate with Terry and then we'll do the exercise. Like I've said before, we will do probably 10 to 12 reps, but if you're finding that very easy, do more. If I say to you, how many reps must I do? You want to do all of them. With strength training, you've got to have progressive overload. So you want to, if you have an option of doing heavier weights and you're getting to 15, 20 reps, you need to go heavier. If you don't have that option, we are going to use a band and we'll show you to help try and increase some of the weights. Also, if you don't have a lot of options, you can do the exercise slower and you can hold it at the bottom. Right, let's get going. Okay, so for our warm-up, we're going to start warming up the arms. You're going to hold the band nice and wide and you want to take it all the way around above your head, all the way to your bottom and back over. You can hold it further apart, hold it wider. There's no pressure on how far close your hands need to be. Nice. And breathing out, taking it. That's excellent. I've got Terry modeling for me today. Thank you so much. She's an incredible athlete and nice and strong. Don't try and keep up with her. Right, let's go for 3 more, loosening off those shoulders. And 2. Beautiful. And last one. Nice. All right, from here, I'm going to take the band from you. We're going to go into a roll down just to loosen off your low back. So stand sideways for me, facing me. You're going to stand, soften your knees, pull that belly button in. Think of tilting that coccyx. You're going to take a nice breath in. And on a breath out, I want you to start curling down from your head. So literally go 1 vertebra at a time. Let your arms hang down nice and relaxed. Beautiful. Curling all the way down to the floor. Perfect. And then on a breath out, start curling up from your pelvis. Keep that head and arms completely relaxed. And as you come up, sliding those shoulders down and back. Beautiful. 2 more like that. Perfect. Breathing in and out. Soften your knees a little bit. Make sure they're nice and relaxed. Let your arms completely relax. Beautiful job. And on a breath out, start curling up all the way from the pelvis. Sliding those shoulders down and back. Excellent. Just 1 more. Breathing in and out. Nice. Feeling such a nice stretch here. And curling up. Beautiful. We're going to go into 1 last stretch. Coming down onto your knees. And you're going to face sideways. Place your right leg in front. Nice. And lean forward onto that leg. Place your hands on the floor on the inside of your knee. Nice. And then from here, roll your hips side to side. Kind of like wagging your tail. Put this arm on the inside. There we go. Perfect. And rolling the hips side to side. I do love this one for running, actually. And Terry is a running friend. Nice. Now, from here, you're going to send your bum back. Keep your foot there, and I want you to straighten this knee. So you're going to send your hips, keep this knee down. Send your bum back. Straighten your front leg. Straighten, straighten, straighten. Excellent. Now, if you can, you want to keep your hands on the floor. So we're going to go from here, straighten, stretch, and back. As much as you can. That's it. Beautiful. 5 times. Perfect. Move your hands as much as you need to, but as little as you have to is the kind of key. And you really get that stretch in your hammy. Nice. 1 more. Perfect. All right, changing sides. Other leg in front. Nice. I have just thrown this at Terry without any prior practice. So rolling your hips side to side. That's it. There we go. And this kind of loosens off that back hip flexor, your front glute, your hip a little bit. Nice. Excellent. And then from here, sending your bum back, straighten that front leg, move your hands as much as you need, but get this knee straight every time. Woo, there we go. And forward. A little bit tighter this side, hey? Sure. Nice. And forward. So we're thinking of like sliding and gliding those tissues. Excellent. Last one. Beautiful job. All right, let's get started. If you feel that you need more of a warm-up, you're welcome to do more, but this is good. Okay, so our first little combination, we're going to keep the mat actually quite close. We're going to do a squat press. So Terry's just going to demonstrate. We're going to do a squat press. Let's go. and up, and turn to the side because you did so beautifully so they can see your back. That's it. Your back stays straight. Perfect. Nice. We're going to do 10 to 12 of those, and then from there we're going to come down onto the mat and we're going to do a bird dog, and I'll show that to you now. Right, so let's get going. Tummy pull then, shoulders down and back, and let's go. Dropping down and press. Excellent. Keep going. As you do this, you want to think of pulling your shoulders down and back. Don't ever let those shoulders hunch. You keep your back flat. Make sure you're not rounding your back. Beautiful. And pushing through the heels. Beautiful. Are you counting? Because I'm not. Yeah. Great job. Your job is counting. So we're going to go 10 to 12 reps. You want to, at the end of your set, feel, sure, I'm tired. That was enough. And if you've got access to heavier weights, you want to be able to kind of go between 8 to 12 reps and you're done. You're finished. Let's go forward. 3 more. I don't know. Yeah. 2. Perfect. Excellent work. Last 1. Nice work. Now placing those weights down, we're going to go straight into our bird dog. So on your hands and knees in 4-point kneeling. Knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, tummy pulled in, back stays flat, and pull your abs in away from the floor, but back flat. That's it. And you're going to slide opposite hand and leg away. Reach, reach, reach. Beautiful. And down. We're going for 10 alternating sides. 5 on each side. Lengthening that leg. That's perfect. And you can see how Terry keeps her body nice and still. Lift up here a little bit. Nice. And down. There's not a massive weight transfer as she goes from side to side. Lengthening that leg, trying to touch the wall. Stretching that arm out. Beautiful. Tummy in. Remember to breathe. Nice. We've got 2 more. Reach. And down. Beautiful job. 1. Excellent work. All right. Round 2. So we're going to do 3 rounds of that. Because this is a home session and quite a sort of short, sharp session, we're not taking massive breaks. If you feel you need to take a rest at home, you're welcome to pause the video, have a rest. Can't speak. You're welcome to pause the video and have a rest. All right, let's go. Down and press. Beautiful. Now again at home, if you wanted to go a little bit heavier, you can. If you feel that this weight is perfect for you, amazing. If you don't have access to more weights, just do it longer and go slightly slower. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful job. You can also, to make it a little bit harder, put like a backpack on your back. So you've got a bit more weight on the squats, because generally I find I can't press anything nearly close to what I can squat. So if you want to add a backpack to your back, it just gives a little bit more work to those legs. Beautiful job. How many are we on?
12.
Perfect. Let's go. On our last round, I might make Terry do 15 because she's making that look particularly easy. All right, tummy pulled in and lengthen. Beautiful. And stretch. And while you're doing this, you still want to pull that shoulder blade down and back. You want to pull your tummy in away from the floor, really activating that core. Beautiful. And lengthen that leg away from you. Nice, strong butt. Breathing in, breathing out. Always remember to breathe. Stretch. Perfect. Nice. Is it 2 more each side?
Yeah.
Nice work. Keeping this back nice and still. Tummy in. Great job, guys. Nice work. Excellent job. Well done. Grab some water if you need. We're going to go for our round 3. Alrighty. You ready? So, because you were making it look quite easy, and I know Terry is strong, it's our last round, we're going to go for 15 reps, okay? If anything is sore, guys, I must say that. If you are sore, stop. I don't want you working through pain. Okay, let's go. Down and press. Beautiful. And Terry's doing a perfect job. Just remember at home, when you're pressing, you don't want to arch your back. So be careful. If the weight is too heavy going above your head, you'll often find you arch. So you want to squeeze your bum, pull your tummy in. And remember to breathe. Nice work. And press. Beautiful. How many?
7.
Excellent. Dropping down. Amazing. When you come up from your squat, pushing through those heels. Really squeeze your bum at the top. Shoulder blades down and back. Beautiful job. How many?
2 more.
Nice work. I really can't count. 1. I talk way too much to count. Beautiful job placing those down. Let's come into that bird dog. Nice. So shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in, and let's go. Lengthen opposite arm and leg away and back. And slide that hand and foot along the floor. And you want to think of lengthening and trying to touch the wall on either side of you. Nice work. Keeping this nice and strong. So we're building that foundation core strength here. Shoulders down, tummy in. Don't arch your back. That's it. Nice, perfect job. 4 more. And reach, tummy pulled in, scooping in those abs. For a woman, it's a kind of knape sensation. For a man, it's sucking your balls in. I know, it just works for a woman too. Well, a woman can also do that. It's visual, it's okay. Are we done? Okay, excellent job, guys. Right, our next 2 exercises, we're going to go into our deadlift, our RDL. So deadlift goes all the way down to the floor. The RDL just goes down to the knees. I'm going to push this out the way. So I'm going to show you 2 options, because sometimes with this you need more weight. So we're going to hold the weight, go sideways for me so you can see how beautiful your back is. So from here, you're going to soften the knees slightly. You're going to slide the hands down the thighs. You want to send your bum back. Hold it there. You can see how nice and flat Terry's back is here. She's not rounding at all. Shoulders are squeezed together. And then from there, pushing through the heels and coming all the way back up. Nice. Now, if you need to and you don't have enough weight, keep the weights. You're going to keep holding them. You're going to grab the ends, hold it with your weights, and step on the... That's it. So you can always wrap the weights around. So now she's got the extra resistance. Okay, so shoulders down and back, tummy in. We're going to go, she's just going to show you, then we're going to show you the other exercise. And squeezing back up. And when you come up, you want to think of your hamstrings and your bum pulling you up. So you're going to slide down, send your bum back more, 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 more. Beautiful. And powering up. Nice. Then our next exercise is the renegade row. So Terry's just going to show you. I'll take your band. Okay. Nice. So in this, you're in a nice high plank position. Come sideways for me so they can see you from the side. That's it. You can have your weights in the middle. I find it very uncomfortable to place my hands on the weights. If you don't find it uncomfortable, perfect, then use them. Tummy pulled in, back nice and flat. You're going to row one side, bring it into your waist and down. Other side. Now with this, we're going to go 10 to 12. You can rest now. You don't need to do too many now. So we're going to do 10 to 12, and we're going to repeat those 2 exercises 3 times. For this, you don't need to use the band for now, but if you at home need to use the band, you can. Okay, so, yeah. So from here, let's go. Soften those knees, squeeze your shoulders down and back. Let's go. Breathing in as you go down, slide the hands on the thigh and squeezing up. Beautiful. Tummy still connected. Make sure you don't round your back here. You also don't want to arch it and stick your bum out too much, but you want to hinge at the hip. So think more hinging. Don't bend your knees so much. That's it. There. Can you feel the difference? Slide your hands down. Nice, beautiful. And you want to really send your bum back. I want you to kind of touch my hand. Excellent. Push through the heels. You're touching. I'm touching too. Nice. And squeeze. Beautiful. Let's go for 5 more. Breathing in. I like a little pause at the bottom because that helps strengthen tendons. And a lot of us have these tendon issues in our hamstrings. So that pause at the bottom can help strengthen it. 2 more. Breathing in and up. Beautiful. Keeping that chest lifted, shoulder blades squeezed. Nice. Excellent. All right, coming into a renegade row. On that last one, it was a little bit more of a squat than a hinge. So be careful with that not to bend the knees too much. You literally just, the only thing that's moving is here. Okay. All right. Perfect. Otherwise, I mean, she's so perfect. I have to find something. All right, let's go. So now with this, you want to try and keep your hips facing the floor. Breathing out, tummy in. Nice. 4. You can go for 10 to 12, Terry, however you manage. Squeeze. Nice. Woo. Great job. We got this. Awesome. What are you on?
That was 8.
Nice. 9. 10, 2 more, 1 more each side. You got this. Squeeze, tummy in. Beautiful. Pulling that weight into your side. Woo! Excellent work. Well done. She's even got enough energy for a little bounce. Do you know what I am going to do, though? We're going to put the weights on here when we need to, so that doesn't make so much noise. Okay. Round 2. If you need some water, if you need a rest, go for it. Otherwise, setting it up, shoulders down and back. Keep your knees bent. And then just hinge. Let's go. Send your bum more back, more back, more back. There, weight through the heels. That's it. Beautiful. And down, sending that bum back. Slide the weights down your thighs. I literally want them touching. Imagine shaving your legs. Shave the legs with your weights. Beautiful. And up. Slowly down. Pause and hold. Excellent work. And squeeze. Let's go for 5 more. Beautiful. Back stays nice and flat. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. You want to think of lifting up that chest. Tummy pulled in all the time to protect your back. Bend your knees slightly less. Think hinging. Let's go for 2 more. That's it. That's it. That's it. And the weight was properly through your heels there. You want to feel that a little bit more and you're going to fall over. Excellent work. All right. Back down onto the floor. Okay, it doesn't really, hang on. Nice. There we go. Perfect. Is it all right? Okay, perfect. It's kind of easier except for the hands. Nice. So tummy pull then. You want to keep your hips as still as you can. Try not to shift them. Let's go for 10, 9. I know you've done more. 8, 7, 6. Well done. 5. These are like my worst exercises. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice work. I'm glad you didn't manage the jump there. Otherwise, I'd be having to work you harder. Excellent work. All right, last round, guys. We're flying through this. This is awesome. So setting shoulders down and back, tummy in, soften those knees, and hinge that bum back. Shaving your legs. Get those weight touching your legs the whole time. Slowly down. Pause at the bottom and lift. If at home you don't have heavy weights, you can also use a backpack. Fill up a backpack with books or anything. You can hold it, anything that's heavy that you can hold, water bottles, wine bottles, whatever your flavor. Nice, let's go for 5, 4. Excellent, such perfect form. I love this back. 3, 2, and last one, and up. Beautiful. Last renegade row. This is the worst. You're nearly done. Okay. So setting it at plank. Have your feet nice and wide, because that way you can kind of keep your balance. Tummy pulled in. Let's go. Breathing out. And pull that weight into your side. Excellent. And squeeze. Nice work. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing work, right? Legend. Okay, so now we're going to do, I'm actually going to try and push this against this way so we can be sideways. We're going to do hip thrust. So you guys can do this at home on a chair or a couch or anything where you can rest your shoulder blades kind of here on the chair. We're going to do single leg, so we're just going to use this one exercise alternating. You can hold onto the chair, you can have your hands behind your head. I think you held on the outside, you found that? Yeah. Make sure your shoulder blades are on the chair. Now in this position, tilt, squeeze, tummy pulled in, knees under feet under the knees, lift one leg up, and we're going to drop down towards the floor and squeeze up. Nice. Breathing in. Don't actually touch the floor, hover just off the floor and squeeze from there. Beautiful. 12 to 15 of these, I think. And squeeze. Nice work. We're just going to go from left to right to left to right. Nice work. Breathing out and push through the heel. You want all the weight coming through the heel to activate your bum. And beautiful. Keep those abs connected. 12. Perfect. Other side, keep your knee bent. There we go. Let's go straight away. And squeeze. So this is working those butt muscles. Make sure if you're doing this at home that your couch or your chair has something that it's against so it doesn't slide. Okay. Breathing in, breathing out. Terry slipping off the chair for sure. We'll reset. Nice work. And squeeze. Tummy pulled in, breathing out. Excellent. Well done. Have a little rest in between if you need. Move yourself back up. You're properly slipping off that chair. Okay, tummy in. Let's go. Dropping down and up. And you want those bum muscles to burn. The butt is the biggest muscle in the body. Like we literally, and size-wise, it's huge. So we've got to try and really, really fatigue it to make sure we work every little muscle fiber. Otherwise, half of it's lazy, and we don't want lazy butts. We want perky bums. Breathing in, breathing out, squeeze, beautiful. And you see Terry's got that nice thrust. It's called hip thrust for a reason, and it's a power move up. Beautiful. Nice, and they kill, they burn. It looks like, there's no weight. It's really tough exercise. As long as it's good hurt, not back hurt. If your back's hurt with this, I want you to pull your tummy in more and push through the heel more. Nice, that's beautiful. And squeeze. Excellent work. Breathing out, beautiful. Nice. We are nearly done, guys. We got one more round on each leg. I'm like quite jealous of this exercise. I really want to be doing it. Have a little rest, have some water if you need. We've got one more round. Probably have a rest if you need. It's absolutely fine. This is probably the hardest of the exercises. Yeah. Good. It's about bloody time. Okay, here we go. Last one. One leg, let's go. Keeping your abs engaged, powering up with that thrust, pushing through the heel. And when you drop your back, you want your whole body to kind of come with you. You're not arching your back. You literally can lift your head up a little bit and squeeze up. Beautiful. Nice work. Guys at home, do your own number. If you want to do 15, if you want to do 20, if you can only get to 10, what you want to make sure is that you track this and every week you do a little bit more. Our exercises are going to change. We're on our last round. Nice. So we're not going to do exactly the same exercises every single week, I promise, but we will come back to this in our workouts. Breathing in, breathing out, tummy in. Beautiful power move, pushing through the heel. I love it. Squeeze. Awesome job. How many more? 2 more. 3. She was so honest. Nice work. All right, well done, guys. So that is the main workout done. We do have a finisher, and this is, we've both trained with a woman online who does finishers, and they just really are nasty but good. So our finisher is, we're doing a little lunge, curtsy lunge, lunge, curtsy lunge for 30 seconds. Then we're going to do mountain climbers that don't need to be fast for 30 seconds, and then we're going to hold a plank for 30 seconds. Okay, so turn slightly sideways, kind of diagonally, so they can kind of see. Step forward a little bit so that you've got space behind you. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. So that's it. So we're going to go lunge and curtsy. Beautiful. Just bouncing between the two. That's perfect. And you want to lift your chest, tummy in, and at the back, cross that leg over. So you really want to get that knee behind knee. That's it. Nice work. Beautiful. We've got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. And changing legs. Let's go straight into it. We got this. Bounce. There we go. And really tuck that knee behind the knee. That's it. Knee behind knee. You don't need to step the leg back so much. Just literally, that's it. Bounce between. Perfect. Let's go for 10. Nice. Shoulders down and back. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. All right, so you're going to go this way here, mountain climbers. So on a high plank. Now, with mountain climbers, you can go at whatever speed you want to do. We're doing 30 seconds. Just show a slow one. You can pull one knee in. You can just go straight in. You don't need to bring it across. That's it. Just in between your arms. That's it. Or you can go quickly. So you're going to run it. So show the running. That's it. Nice. So you don't have to do that. Come down and relax for a second, because we haven't actually started our 30. So from here, just bring your knee into your chest. You don't need to bring it out. You're just kind of bringing it in. Okay, let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Nice. It's more about being consistent. You're going for 30 seconds. Keep it there. Nice work. You've still got to keep this back nice and strong. Don't let your hips lift. Terry is the perfect model. She's like doing it without any instruction. Tummy in, shoulders down. Keep that back parallel to the floor. You've got 10 seconds. Beautiful. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice work. Now we're going to grab the mat. And we're just going to do a plank. You can put your elbows on here. I know, just a plank, having done mountain climbers. So place your forearms on the floor. You're going to clasp your hands. Now with the plank, I like to get people, don't step your legs back yet. I want you to get your nose in front of your hands, there. And this encourages this to work, not your upper traps. We all overwork here. It makes the plank harder, but better. So from here, pull your belly button in, tummy pulled in. Now we're going to step back. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And just hold it there. And make it sound so easy. And just hold it there, says she who can't do the plank right now. Pushing those elbows into the floor, pulling your tummy in. Try and squeeze that bum. Beautiful. Holding it there. Making sure, and Terry's doing it perfectly, you've got 10 seconds left, that you're not dipping those hips down. You want to keep them up in line with your shoulders, parallel to the floor. For 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful job. Woo! Well done. Amazing work, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next week. Week 1 is done. You're legends. Can't wait for next week.